Let me ask you something that might hit close to home. Do you wake up tired, even after what should have been a full night's sleep? Do you find yourself needing a nap by 2 p.m., then feeling even more exhausted afterward? Are you constantly telling people, "I'm just so tired all the time," but you can't figure out why? If you nodded yes to any of these, you're not alone. And what I'm about to tell you might surprise you, maybe even shock you. Because the problem isn't just getting older. It's not just genetics or inevitable decline. It's not even your medications or health conditions. The real culprits are 5 simple daily habits that you're probably doing right now. Habits so common, so seemingly harmless, that you don't even realize they're stealing your energy and vitality every single day. In today's episode, I'll reveal the 5 everyday habits that are silently draining your energy, weakening your cellular powerhouses, and making you feel decades older than you should. These aren't rare or exotic problems. These are things that 90% of people over 60 do without thinking twice. But here's the most frustrating part. These habits don't just make you tired today. They create a downward spiral that gets worse with each passing week, slowly destroying your mitochondria, the tiny energy factories in your cells, and robbing you of the vitality you deserve. If you're over 60 and tired of feeling tired, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. I'm going to share life-changing information that could give you back years of energy and vitality. Most people blame their fatigue on age, on stress, on just getting older. But I'll show you exactly how these 5 habits are systematically destroying your body's ability to produce energy, and, more importantly, how to fix them starting today. Let me tell you about one of my patients. Let's call her Helen. She's 64 years old, and she came to me completely exhausted. "Doctor," she said, "I used to have so much energy. Now I can barely make it through the day without falling asleep in my chair." Helen had been to multiple doctors. They'd run blood tests, checked her thyroid, screened for anemia. Everything came back normal. But Helen was anything but normal. She was dragging herself through each day, had given up activities she loved, and was starting to think this was just her new reality. But when I looked closely at Helen's daily routine, I discovered something shocking. She wasn't suffering from any disease or deficiency. She was unknowingly following 5 specific habits that were systematically destroying her energy production at the cellular level. Within 3 weeks of changing just these 5 habits, Helen's energy began returning. Within 6 weeks, she was back to her morning walks and evening activities. Within 3 months, she felt more energetic than she had in years. The difference wasn't medication or supplements. It was simply stopping the habits that were sabotaging her body's natural energy systems. Now, before I reveal these 5 energy-destroying habits, you need to understand what's happening inside your cells when you feel tired, especially after age 60. Your energy doesn't come from caffeine or sugar. Real, sustainable energy comes from tiny structures in your cells called mitochondria. These are your cellular power plants, and they produce a molecule called ATP, the actual fuel your body runs on. After age 60, you naturally have fewer mitochondria, and they work less efficiently. This means you have less energy to start with. But when you add certain habits to the mix, you're essentially throwing sand in the gears of your energy production system. A 2021 study published in the journal Cell Metabolism found that people over 60 who followed specific energy-draining habits had 40% less efficient mitochondria and showed signs of accelerated cellular aging compared to those who avoided these habits. But here's the encouraging news. Mitochondria are incredibly responsive to lifestyle changes. When you eliminate the habits that damage them and adopt practices that support them, your energy can improve dramatically, often within just a few weeks. Let me tell you about another patient, Robert, a 67-year-old retired teacher. He used to be the energetic guy who led hiking groups and coached youth sports. But gradually, he'd lost all his drive. He'd wake up tired, struggle through the day, and collapse on the couch every evening. Robert was convinced he was developing some serious illness. But when we analyzed his daily routine, we found he was making all 5 of the energy-destroying mistakes I'm about to share with you. The most shocking part? Robert thought he was being healthy. He thought he was doing everything right. But his good intentions were actually sabotaging his energy production in ways he never imagined. Habit number 1. The energy-killing breakfast. The first habit that's destroying your energy is eating the wrong breakfast, specifically starting your day with high-sugar, high-carb foods like cereal, toast, muffins, or juice. Here's what happens. When you eat high-sugar foods first thing in the morning, your blood sugar spikes rapidly. Your pancreas responds by releasing a massive amount of insulin to bring your blood sugar back down. This creates what's called a blood sugar crash within 1 to 2 hours. But the problem goes deeper than just feeling tired. This blood sugar roller coaster damages your mitochondria over time. High blood sugar creates oxidative stress, essentially rust in your cells, that makes your mitochondria work less efficiently. A 2020 study found that people over 60 who ate high-sugar breakfasts had 30% less energy throughout the day and showed signs of faster mitochondrial aging. Helen was starting every day with a bowl of cereal and orange juice, a sugar bomb that was setting her up for energy crashes all day long. When she switched to protein and healthy fats for breakfast, her energy stabilized within just a few days. Habit number 2. The afternoon energy destroyer. The second habit is consuming caffeine after 2 p.m. I know this might be controversial, but hear me out. Caffeine has a half-life of 5 to 6 hours. This means that if you have a cup of coffee at 2 p.m., half of that caffeine is still in your system at 7 p.m. If you have another cup at 4 p.m., you're layering caffeine on top of caffeine. This doesn't just affect your sleep, it disrupts your natural energy rhythms. Your body produces natural energy peaks and valleys throughout the day, and caffeine masks these natural signals. Over time, your body becomes dependent on caffeine for energy and stops producing its own natural energy efficiently. Robert was drinking coffee all day long, including a cup after dinner. He thought it was helping him stay alert, but it was actually preventing his body from learning how to produce sustained energy naturally. If you're learning something that could change your energy levels forever, take a moment to subscribe and share this video with someone who's always tired. This information could literally transform their life. Habit number 3. The silent metabolism killer. Fix this ASAP. The third habit, and this is the one I want you to fix immediately, is chronic dehydration. But it's not just about drinking more water, it's about how and when you hydrate. Most people over 60 are chronically dehydrated without realizing it. Your thirst sensation decreases with age, and many seniors avoid drinking water because they're worried about bathroom trips or incontinence. But here's the devastating truth. Even mild dehydration reduces your cellular energy production by up to 30%. Your mitochondria need water to function properly. When you're dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker, your heart has to work harder to pump it, and your cells can't get the oxygen and nutrients they need to produce energy efficiently. The fix is simple but specific. Drink 16 to 20 ounces of water immediately upon waking, then 8 ounces every hour throughout the day. Add a pinch of sea salt to your water to help your cells actually absorb it. Helen was drinking maybe 2 to 3 cups of water per day, usually only when she felt thirsty. When she started proper hydration, her energy improved within 48 hours. Habit number 4. The recovery saboteur. The fourth habit is poor sleep hygiene, specifically irregular bedtimes and wake times. Your body runs on circadian rhythms, and when these are disrupted, your energy production suffers dramatically. Going to bed at different times every night and waking up at different times every morning confuses your body's internal clock. This disrupts the production of hormones like melatonin, growth hormone, and cortisol, all of which are crucial for energy and recovery. A 2019 study found that people over 60 with irregular sleep schedules had 45% less energy and showed signs of faster aging compared to those who maintained consistent sleep-wake cycles. The solution: go to bed and wake up at the exact same time every day, even on weekends. Yes, even on weekends. Your mitochondria don't take weekends off, and neither should your sleep schedule. Habit number B5, the mitochondrial blocker. The fifth habit is the most surprising: sitting for extended periods without movement breaks. When you sit for more than 30 minutes at a time, your mitochondria literally start shutting down. Your mitochondria need oxygen to produce energy, and prolonged sitting reduces oxygen delivery to your cells. It also slows your metabolism, reduces blood flow, and signals your body to go into conservation mode. But here's the fascinating part. Just 2 minutes of movement every 30 minutes can prevent this mitochondrial shutdown. You don't need intense exercise. Just standing up, stretching, or walking around is enough to keep your energy systems active. Robert was spending hours at a time reading or watching TV without moving. When he started setting a timer to move every 30 minutes, his afternoon energy crashes disappeared almost immediately. Now, let me give you a specific plan to eliminate these 5 energy-destroying habits and reclaim your vitality, starting today. Morning Energy Protocol. Instead of cereal or toast, start your day with protein and healthy fats. Try eggs with avocado, Greek yogurt with nuts, or a protein smoothie with spinach and almond butter. This will stabilize your blood sugar and provide sustained energy for hours. Drink 16 to 20 ounces of water immediately upon waking. Add a pinch of sea salt and a squeeze of lemon to enhance absorption. Set your caffeine cutoff time at 2 p.m. and stick to it religiously. If you need an afternoon boost, try green tea before 2 p.m. or take a 10-minute walk instead. Afternoon Energy Protocol. Set a timer to move every 30 minutes. Stand up, stretch, walk around, or do some light calisthenics. This keeps your mitochondria active and prevents energy crashes. Continue hydrating with 8 ounces of water every hour. If you're worried about bathroom trips, start this protocol on a day when you're home. Avoid any caffeine after 2 p.m. If you're used to afternoon coffee, replace it with herbal tea or sparkling water with a splash of fruit juice. Evening Energy Protocol. Set a consistent bedtime and wake time and stick to it every single day. This regulates your circadian rhythm and optimizes your natural energy production. Create a relaxing bedtime routine that signals to your body it's time to recover. This might include reading, gentle stretching, or meditation. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Your mitochondria recover best in optimal sleep conditions. Hydration Protocol. Upon waking, 16 to 20 ounces of water with a pinch of sea salt throughout the day. 8 ounces every hour. Before meals, 8 ounces 30 minutes before eating. Total daily goal: half your body weight in ounces. If you weigh 140 pounds, aim for 70 ounces. 70 ounces. Helen followed this exact protocol. Within 1 week, she stopped experiencing the afternoon crash. Within 2 weeks, she was waking up feeling refreshed. Within a month, she had more energy than she'd had in years. Robert had similar results. He said it was like someone had recharged his batteries. His energy was consistent throughout the day. He stopped needing naps, and he felt motivated to resume activities he'd given up. But let me share something important. These habits work synergistically. You can't just fix one and expect dramatic results. You need to address all 5 habits together for maximum impact. The patients who follow my complete energy protocol consistently report feeling 10 to 15 years younger within just a few months. They're more active, more social, and more engaged with life. I want to address something crucial. You might be thinking, "But doctor, I've been doing these things for years. How can I change now?" The truth is, it's never too late to improve your energy, and your mitochondria are surprisingly adaptable. Even if you've been following these energy-destroying habits for decades, your cells can begin to recover within days of making changes. Your mitochondria can become more efficient, your energy can stabilize, and your vitality can return. Remember, every day you continue these energy-destroying habits is a day you're accelerating cellular aging and reducing your vitality. But every day you follow the energy-boosting protocol, you're investing in your health, your independence, and your quality of life. Here's what I want you to do starting tomorrow morning. First, plan an energy-boosting breakfast with protein and healthy fats. Skip the cereal and toast. Second, set up a hydration system. Keep a water bottle with you and set reminders to drink throughout the day. Third, set your caffeine cutoff at 2 p.m. and stick to it for 1 week. Notice how it affects your sleep and energy. Fourth, set a movement timer for every 30 minutes. Even 2 minutes of movement can prevent mitochondrial shutdown. Fifth, establish a consistent bedtime and wake time. Your circadian rhythm will thank you. Your energy is your life force. It's what allows you to enjoy your family, pursue your interests, and live independently. Don't let these 5 simple habits rob you of the vitality you deserve. If you found this information helpful, let me know in the comments. Type energy. If you're ready to eliminate these 5 habits and reclaim your vitality. Or share your own story. Which of these habits do you think is affecting your energy the most? As always, I'm Dr. Harold Whitman, and I'll be here next week with more strategies to help you stay energetic, healthy, and vibrant, one smart choice at a time. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video with anyone over 60 who's tired of being tired. Together, we can help seniors live their most energetic lives. Remember, your energy levels are not accidents. They're the result of your daily choices and habits, and it all starts with eliminating the 5 habits that are secretly stealing your vitality. Stay energized, stay active, and take care of that amazing body of yours. You've got this.